Harris can shoot it. Here he's running the floor. Harden finds him. Little reverse. Nice touch there. Nets again. Back up one. Tight game here in the first half. Harden. Durant will step back mid-range. Yeah, don't forget that guy because he's still the best player on the team. Harden ahead to Green. Nice finish right there. Harden sees his guy. I mean, we're up and getting it. We don't even come down with that thing. Good work there. Harden, 8 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds in the first half, and really was just kind of getting warmed up as he reacquaints himself with playing with Kevin Durant. Obviously, he did that in Oklahoma City at the time Harden came off the bench. Sixth man kind of thing. Yeah, there are times when he doesn't need any help. Doesn't need anybody to pass
like
it to him.
Old KD right now.
Yeah, just clear it out, and I'll go up in there with 2 hands, and I also have range. Don't forget me out here. Harden steps back, hits it 84-81. Remember his last 3-4 games in Houston, it didn't seem terribly interested, didn't put up a great stat line or point totals. Harden drives, gets all kinds of attention, and so where's my boy KD? Harden had 42. James Harden had 40, Kevin Durant had 42 and kind of got overshadowed by Harden because it was the debut, but also because he had 32 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists. That's a triple-double. He was a turnover shy of a quad. Didn't want that. But Durant, 42, Harden, 32. Nets win at 122-115. Malika Andrews handled postgame.
John, James Harden and Kevin Durant had a record-setting night in Brooklyn on Saturday, but after the game, they were already looking towards how they're going to add the next ingredient into their potent 3-star potion. But James Harden had to take just a little bit of time to reflect on how it felt to finally be a Brooklyn Net.
Unbelievable. I mean, I hope you can tell by my smile and my play. Just excited and for the opportunity. This is an unbelievable organization from top to bottom. And, for me, all I have to do is just go out there and be the best, James Harden I can be. And, good things will happen.
Man, it was incredible. You could see him trying to figure out the best way to play early on. I felt like we all were overpassing, trying to make everybody comfortable. And then he just got into his mode of, being aggressive to score. And that opened up the whole game for all of us.
I think we're going to have to continually find how it all works to its best level to the most effective and efficient standard. But, like throwing Kyrie in the mix makes us better. It's a good problem to have. It's trying to figure out, where they can coexist to their highest level and standard.
Now, Nash, Durant, and Harden were all on the same page when it came to critiques about this game. Harden and Durant combined for 15 of the team's 19 turnovers. And Steve Nash joked that Harden, who had 9 turnovers, almost had a quadruple double in the game. And Kevin Durant joked that he's going to have to talk to his teammate about how they can improve on that end, but is confident that it will come with time and building chemistry.
There's Malika.
James, congrats again on the win. Your teammates out there learning, getting to know you. What did you, though, learn about your teammates tonight?
We have some special talent in his locker room. Very versatile shooters, playmakers, defenders, a little bit of everything. And that's what you're going to need, especially when it comes postseason. Obviously, we haven't built as much chemistry as we would like. But that first game, it felt good to be out there on the court and just, give me guys confidence, give me guys energy. That's what it's going to take throughout the course of the year. And once you build that up and guys believe in each other, then it's pretty scary.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, James, I'm wondering if there was any sense of this was like riding a bike, getting back out with Kevin Durant.
I'm a hooper, so I just like I said, I'm very unselfish. I'm willing to just do whatever it takes to win. And obviously, KD is just a elite, like just different type of basketball player as far as the way he's able to score the basketball. It's so easy for him, and I know that. So I just want to make it a little bit more easier if I can. And then for the rest of the teammates, our shooters and our bigs, make it easier for them. So yeah, it was pretty easy out there.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
James, yesterday you said when you were asked what talent do you need to improve or emphasize or whatever, you said playmaking. And it seemed like that's what you were concentrating on tonight. You got everybody's shots, you distributed the ball, you moved it quickly. and then when you had to, you turned it on offensively. So can you say, is that, do you expect that to be your approach going forward, especially when they add Kyrie Irving to the mix?
For me, I'm just, I have so many dimensions to my game. I just take whatever the defense gives me. I play the game the right way, or at least I try to every possession. And just takes whatever the defense is giving me. And like I said, whoever has the hot hand, that's who deserves the ball. The basketball finds energy. It finds people that have good energy, good spirit. So that's what I try to bring to the game tonight.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, James. It's hard to get in somebody else's head, but I mean, you made it pretty clear that you wanted to be in Brooklyn, and at least it seemed like you were really enjoying yourself out there tonight. I'm just curious, now that the game's over, I mean, did it feel like what you expected, and how did it feel? How would you describe it?
It felt unbelievable. I hope you can tell by my smile and my play. Just excited, and for the opportunity. This is an unbelievable organization from top to bottom. And, for me, all I have to do is just go out there and be the best, James Harden I can be. And, good things will happen.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, James, one thing about you and Kyrie and KD as it pertains to you guys' offensive talent is that you guys can kind of tell what the defense is going to do before they do it. How do you think that is going to help guys like Joe, guys like DeAndre, when the defense can't really help off of, we saw today, defense can't help off of Joe. He's going to hit a three. Defense can't help off of the guy down low. You got to throw the lob up top. How does that make this team better, that you guys all know what the defense is going to do and they can't really double you?
Once we go through every scenario, and it's only maybe 4 or 5 that teams can really do against us, and throughout the course of the year that's going to happen, once we figure out, okay, they're doing this tonight, this is how we attack it, or they're doing this tonight, this is how we attack it. Once we get that, it's basically up to us. And I'm so excited for Kai to get back. He's a key piece to what we're trying to do. And the chemistry, as soon as we can build that, as soon as we can be on the court together, it's going to be scary hours.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, James. Joe and Kevin were kind of saying how, early on everyone was maybe a little too pass happy and not taking contact. It's just what point in the game did you kind of start to feel you got into a rhythm and got comfortable?
I mean, I had, 9 turnovers throughout the game, and maybe 6 or 7 of them were to, looking to get guys, and DeAndre get them lobs. That's me being unselfish. That's me trying to get guys involved. But at the end of the day, I just still got to be a player at the end of the day and score when I need to score, and when the pass is there, do it. So first game, I'm happy to get it out the way. Now we can watch some film and get ready for our next opponent.
Brian Mahoney with the Associated Press.
Hey, James, how did your preparation today? Did you know for sure you'd get to play, or if not, when did you find out? And, without not knowing many of the kind of plays and things like that, is it almost more fun that you get to figure it out yourself a little bit more as opposed to kind of having things scripted?
I mean, I have, had multiple conversations with our coaching staff on what we're trying to accomplish on both ends of the ball. So pretty much I'm familiar with it, and I know, where spots where to put our players in. And then it makes it easy when you have Kevin Durant on your team who can take some of the pressure off of you as well. So, like I said, it's a long way to go. It's a process, but I think just watching film, getting better, learning where guys like to be. We have some unbelievable shooters, trying to get them more shots so they can feel more involved in the offense, getting our bigs more, paint points, and just kind of directing people and guiding people to where they should be so they can be more effective. I think once that happens, our team will be a lot better.
Ian Begley with SNY.
James, it's not a basketball question, but could you share anything about what you had to give Landry Shamet for number 13?
I'm sure he'll post it when I give it to him.